Hi all. Today we are making a commercial brand soap using the semi-hot process. This method speeds up saponification with gentle heat, giving you a harder, long-lasting bar that is ready faster than the cold process. Brand soap is loved for its rich color, durability, and multi-purpose. Use perfect for both homes, commercials, production. Let's dive into today's production. So, if this is what you want to watch, please kindly stay back so you can see how I achieved this awesome brand soap. As you can see, this is also a transparent soap. You can see that my fingers are showing at the back of the soap. So please watch this video to the end. Make sure this video you watch it to the end, okay? So let's shoot. In here are the chemicals I'm going to use for today's production. This is my caustic soda, and I also have my soda ash. I'm making use of just 2 chemicals for this production. So this is my sugar solution. I've already prepared this sugar solution because sugar takes time to dissolve. Okay, this is my silicate. I'm also making use of silicate for this production. So I have a combination of oil. I have my PKO and my bleach palm oil. So this is the water I'm going to use to dissolve my soda ash. Please, if you want your soda ash to dissolve properly, kindly use warm water to dissolve it. It tends to dissolve faster using warm water. Okay, so after dissolving this, I'm going to set it aside. I'm not making a big batch today. I'm only making 2 liters of oils. Just 2 liters of oil. So after here, we're going to set it aside. Now, this is my bleach palm oil. Please, this bleach palm oil, I bleach it through fire, please. This is not chemically bleached. I bleach it with fire, as you can see in the bucket. So this is the PKO. I have each of the oil 1 liter. Each of the oil 1 liter. So total oil is 2 liters. Okay. So I've mixed the two together. The next thing I'm going to do is to add my fragrance into the oil, because some of our fragrance tends to make our soap separate. So for me to be on the safer side, I have to pour it into my oil, then blend it. Then this is water. This water I'm going to use to dissolve my caustic soda. Okay, so I'm making use of 1 liter of water to dissolve my caustic soda. Okay, you are going to like the outcome of this soap. This soap is semi-jelly, is jelly soap. You like it. So here you are going to see what happened here. Then now I'm adding my soda ash. Then I noticed there was a reaction. Are you seeing that? There was a reaction. So I have to turn my soap into another bigger bucket. Okay, I turned it into another bigger bucket. Now I started adding my caustic soda solution. That is what I'm adding now. So once I add my caustic soda solution, the bubbles will just settle down. Okay, so after mixing, this is the outcome. So I'm liking the texture now. So guys, have you watched to this point? Kindly subscribe to this channel, like this video, turn on the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know each time I upload a new video. Okay, do as well to share this video with your loved ones. There are people out there that also need this kind of video. All right, please make sure it reaches them by liking, by subscribing, by also sharing. And if you have your comment, please drop your comment and I'll get back to you. Okay, as you can see, this soap is really nice. This is a semi-hot process where your lye and your oil has to be hot. Okay, So after now, I'm going to cover the soap batter so that the soap will cook very well. The heat from the oil and from the lye is going to help cook this soap. This method of soap making, your soap is partially cooked. So within 1 or 2 weeks, it is ready for you to sell. Unlike cold process that stays 4 to 6 weeks before you sell it. So what I'm adding now is my silicate. At this point, if you want to add your color, if you want to make colored soap, at this point you have to add your color. Okay, so this is my foam booster. Remember, we are making use of a palm oil, okay, bleached palm oil, and you know that bleached palm oil doesn't lather, so you need to add any foaming agent of your choice. You can use XLS, you can use sulfonic acid, you can use Tezapon or normal foam booster you buy in the market. So any of the foam booster or any of the foaming agent that you have around, you can use it for your production. So after mixing thoroughly, the next chemical to go in is your alcohol. Okay, I made use of ethanol for this production. You can use IPA, isopropyl alcohol. You can use methanol. Okay, so I chose ethanol for this production. I'm still going to add more of my ethanol. Okay, so after adding your ethanol, what are you going to do? You are going to still cover the soap so that it will trap in air. Okay, so that the alcohol will help break the soap molecules. Okay, so after now, I've given it a thorough stir. Are you not liking the batter? Do you see how nice the batter is? So this is the actual texture of the soap that I want to get. So I've gotten the actual texture of the soap. So at this point, what I need to do is to add my sugar solution. Remember, the sugar we dissolved earlier, so I'm adding it into my mixture right now. So after mixing, I'm still going to cover it again for the alcohol to penetrate deep inside. So I've covered it for 10 minutes, then open it. This is what it's looking like. So after the final stir, what I will do is to pour it into my mold. So this is the mold I'm using for today. Like I told you, I'm not making a big batch of soap. So this is just 2 liters of soap making. So after now, you pour it into your mold. You know how long soap sits before you mold and cut. So I'm going to allow this one to stay for 5 good hours, yes, because this soap tends to be very soft. So you are going to allow it so that it will harden up enough for you to cut. So after putting it into your mold, this is the soap I'm arranging. As you can see, the soap is even hardening up. So after now, I'm going to stay cover the soap for it to cook. For the soap to cook more with the heat it generates inside. Okay, I'm going to cover this soap and let it sit for 5 hours. Then I will come back and mold it, then cut my soap. So here I'm covering it. I've covered my soap. I've covered my soap here. Then, sorry, I didn't show you the part where I unmold it. So this is the soap outcome. I understand that my customers always request for brown soap these days than other soap I usually make. So that's why I'm making more of a brown color soap. Brown colored soap tends to move markets. Yes, to the best of my knowledge, it tends to move markets. So know what works. Know the kind of soap that people buy more in your area. Then you stick to it. So this brown soap, people tends to buy it more here than other soap. So that's why I make more of a brown soap. So guys, we have come to the end of this class. If you have not subscribed, please kindly subscribe to the channel. Thank you and see you in my next video.